Okay, this reading is going to be for Aquarius. These cards are for mundane reads, regular human stuff, everyday life things. These cards are for spiritual reads. This is the flesh, regular human stuff. This is spiritual for soul reads, so you can understand yourself. These cards are for accountability. People that want to heal and move past the point where they are. Understand themselves better. Anyway, my daughter's in the background, so y'all, she's always gonna be in the background of the video, so y'all had to bear with me on that. Okay, Aquarius. Wow, that was fast. Queen of Wands, relationship. Okay. Queen of Wands is looking at a relationship and it's stressful. Stressful because how the giving is stressful. Okay, so first of all, a wand and a cup. So you want energies to match when you look at things. Yes, cards can always, it is matches to it, but this is the creator and this is what she's looking at creating. So instead of her trying to drive it and force it, she would need to switch from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Cups. She would have to actually be using her heart to navigate a relationship, get a relationship like that. And she's waiting for somebody to make her an offer, because this is what's stressing a person out. Maybe the person expect child support. Maybe they're messing with another person, and maybe she's waiting for an apology. It's so many different things in this read. So somebody, like I said, could be waiting for child support that they owe, could be waiting for an apology, could be dealing with a younger person that moves super slow and you want them to have that understanding. On the other side of that, there's a transformation that needs to take place. Definitely a transformation that needs to take place for Aquarius to even get what they want. Because what they're doing is they're not operating out of their heart, like I said before. So you meet a lot of people that's not genuine. Not genuine, but they jokers. They come in, some is smooth talkers and some just want the cookie box. And you get a lot of people that is not serious. And that's why, because the people that come in, first of all, you got to know yourself. Like I said, if you want that type of relationship, it's got to be heart-based. You got to know yourself. You can't just be forceful. Not just forceful, like taking action is one thing, but demanding something is not going to get you what you want. It's going to get a lot of people that come in fast and give you every demand that you asking for and try to please you just so they can get what they need so they can leave. That's it. So you telling everybody how to manipulate you as soon as you come into the relationship. I'm flashy. I want my nails done. I prize getting cash more than anything. They're going to give you whatever you want, and then they're going to roll out. But it looks like you want more than that. Because you want a serious relationship. What's behind the veil that you can't see? This is the card to see, the veil. This is what you can't see. When the veil card is saying that you have to take accountability for whatever's behind this card in order for you to change and get whatever you want. You have to be willing to see it and then willing to change it. So it says a relationship is equal give and take. It's both things being mutual. We want the same thing. We're trying to build the same thing. We're putting in equal effort together. Well, as a child, the childhood trauma gonna always pop up. Because I specialize in shadow work. But this right here is saying that a parent always said, be patient, just wait. Just be patient. Wait. And that's terrible. Yeah, just be patient and wait. And that's exactly why you in this Queen of Wands form, because you like, I ain't gonna be patient and wait for nothing. I always been told that. My mentality is the slow worm gets, I don't even know what that thing is. I'm about to make up some crap, but the early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm, and it's like I gotta take action. So, to get what I want, and I have to be aggressive. I have to be flashy, so everybody can see me, so they can see me coming, so I can be first selection. Well, you want to leave that mindset behind because you are not getting what you want up to this point. It hasn't been working, and that's why you're looking at how you do relationships. It's just like, why is it not coming in for me? Well, you need to leave that behind because here it says, you need to leave that perception behind because what you're really blocking is your happiness. Your happiness, you're being defensive. Happy, hold on, I'm reading all of them, sorry. It says, blocking defenses, fighting a cycle closing, options, King of Wands, walking away from everything, and making a decision to balance. So it could be a relationship that's over. That's what it's saying. So that it's something that you have to leave behind, and you trying to block it. You trying to block it, but there's constant fighting in this relationship. It's constant fighting in this relationship, even though y'all have the same energy. And it's like one person don't want a person to go, but it look like it might be cheating in this relationship or sleeping around, and they don't want to balance. They don't want stability. They don't want the same thing that you want. They want something different. They still looking for something. Anybody that's looking for stuff and going in different directions, it means they're not happy. They don't know their self. If you don't know yourself, you're not happy, and you're looking, and you're gonna stay looking. And that's what I was trying to say. Now over here it says you need to make plans for a King of Cups. Like I said before, you need to move out of this energy and into a cup energy so you can get the relationship that you want, the equal give and take, the actual my soul is open. So just because you're an energetic match, which you saw with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands over here, just because you're an energetic match, y'all may have been made for business. Aquarius have a problem with sleeping with everybody that's their friend. Some people, you're going to feel that pull because you match people vibration, but it could be a business partner. So you would have to tame yourself to be able to get the reward. So you really need to be somebody's friend and have patience. Now you got to alchemize to the Queen of Cups, which is bearing your soul. If you want this thing, you need to plan for the King of Cups. You need to have some people call us the sneaky card, but you need to be able to not have anything running behind the scenes, not running any thoughts other than I want to be in this relationship. I want to be fully present, not working on the next thing, not having other things going on. This is the Devil card is bound to a contract or third party. So as I said before, make plans to be the Queen of Cups, because if you need to make plans, and some people could be tied to somebody. As I said before, there's a lot of sleeping around. I mentioned that, a person that wants options. It's because your energy is wanting options too. You may not look at it that way, but if you are not willing to expose yourself and bare your soul as far as a heart-based connection, first of all, you have to be right in your heart. You have to be willing to be vulnerable. And while you're getting to know a friend, and you make that friend and keep that friend for that while, then you can see where exactly the partnership should be. Maybe it shouldn't be romance. Maybe it should be business, and we should leave it here. But if you go and you jump in and jump the gun, you end up reading the person all wrong. And you done slept with you're going to meet a lot of soul family, and they all going to pull on you like that. They're all going to have a magnetic pull. Females, males, dogs, cats. I'm trying to tell you, literally everything. Because you match vibrations. So it's going to put you in third parties if you can't switch over into a Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Cups, and start to get in touch with yourself, your emotions. Like I said, what was the childhood trauma stuff that I said? Somebody telling you to be patient. You waiting for your piece of pie, and you like, no, I ain't waiting. I'm not waiting. They tell you to be impatient, invest, and you need to work hard, and you just didn't want to hear that crap. So you got to work on that, because you do need patience. You need patience to go inside yourself. If you can understand that you need to match energy the energy of, because what you're looking for is a relationship. In order for you to be in a relationship, you need to change to the Queen of Cups, which means that you need to be vulnerable. You don't have to, you can name, I'm naming cards, but I'm just saying, you have to show your soul. You have to already be in your whatever field. You're going to lead by example instead of telling people, oh yeah, that's what I expect out of a relationship. You got to show them. Show them by demonstrating it. Don't tell nobody. Do it. Already have the business set up. Already have date people that go to seminars. You know what I mean? You don't need to worry about dating right now. You need to worry about alchemizing, falling in love with yourself and the things that you, creativity, roller skate, anything that makes you fall in love with yourself first, so people can notice you for everything that you do instead of what you look like and what you have. So that's the main thing. It says it's a big opportunity for a King of Pentacles. Somebody that actually wants to do the work with you. Somebody that this is the partner that's coming in if you alchemize into the Queen of Cups. You have a person that wants to be a family person. Somebody that wants to work. I see business. I see healing trauma together, like a healthy partner where they can they will build a stable stable foundation. They will have money. They will be into kids. Should you have any kids, you won't have to worry about that child support that I was showing on the other side. It's a divine partnership to bring you out of the cold, to take your spiritual lack and your financial lack away from you, because it's hard for you to create that. If you feel like you're missing something or losing something and you're not willing to let it go, that's spiritual lack. That's being broke. You know what I mean? You got to let things go if you want to come in. That's the trade-off always. So yeah, you secretly heartbroken. And you work hard to keep trying and trying and trying, maybe with the same person, but you always had that protected heart. There's the Queen of Cups. That Queen of Cups always trying again, putting in more effort than somebody else. But she got heartbreak in her. And she got heartbreak and she protecting her heart. Like, think about that. If you was making a soup and you added heartbreak, I mean, you want the soup. You know you want the soup because you're cooking it. But then you add heartbreak and you protect your heart. So instead of you putting the right amount of sugar and you, oh my God, salt, you get distracted and don't put enough in there. I'm just saying, you adding the wrong things to the soup. Maybe that's why I say sugar now. It makes sense. But you adding the wrong things to the soup, and you make the whole, how about this? You make the soup without tasting it. You added the ingredients and you ain't checked it. Check it. It's like that. Okay. What's this? Defensive. Defensive. Defend your happiness. So yes, you defensive, but you need to not. You shouldn't have to. That's another thing. Okay. So what I'm getting now is you should never have to defend your happiness. Okay. And that you can tell somebody till they blue in the face, no, I'm blocking you out because I'm not happy. That's you wasting your time. You wasting your time and wasting your energy. A person that loves you ain't gonna have to explain that. If you don't talk, if they don't see you, they gonna ask questions because they can feel your energy. They're aware of it. So they gonna know when you sad, angry, mad, all of that stuff. They gonna care about your feelings. You're not gonna have to go and put your foot down and be arguing all the time. Oh, that's not love. Not even close to it. It's actually resistance, and it's telling you to get away from whatever it is. Job, okay. Job ain't working. Flat tire when you leave the house. Traffic when you leave the house. And it's every single time it's telling you, wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Don't go that way. Here we go. The happiness again. Happiness, a child. And that could be the thing. I think maybe a child is involved because, and this means I'm getting, a child is involved. I'm also getting that somebody's using a child as a pawn. That's a no-no. Not letting them see their child. That's not good. That's not good. Let me tell you something. I do understand this, so let me say this first. I do understand what being used as a pawn, because I was used as a pawn as a child. And I'm going to tell you something. I did not like my mother for it. I absolutely hated her guts. But she's gone now, and I forgive her. Because I can see why she was like that. But don't use your child as a pawn. And I understand that people will come see your child just to see you, just to be nosy, just to be in your business. You can meet them somewhere. You let them see their child. Do not take that away from the child. Okay? You set it up so somebody can stay out of your business. Don't sit there and try to prove to them that you always on the up and up. Keep things separate. Keep things separate, but let them see their child, because that child has karma for you and the father that they need to resolve. Should you not be able to switch to the Queen of Cups and fulfill this, so they have somebody else that comes in their life that will be a parent to them. It does not have to be the father. It could be anybody. But you had to be in the right form to be able to do that. I'm trying to tell you, I got pain in my chest, not a lot, but it's like resentment. It's very, very nasty. It's some nasty stuff. It's some nasty stuff, and I understand that this is just a repeat of your upbringing. This is just a repeat of your upbringing. Some way, shape, or form. You can mix it up as many ways as you can, but it's just like two parents not being on the same page, and I'm going to leave it at that. So what I want to say is, like I said, don't take that away from that child, because that child needs pieces. It may not, until you get yourself right, give that peace. That child is doing their work to heal both of the parents on their end. But you can keep your life separate. And then I'm saying leave teasing out of it, and leave nosiness out of it. Just do it separate. Be professional, and do it for the child if a child is involved, like I said. But don't have expectations on nobody. I mean, resistance is only there for you so you can protect yourself. Sometimes the person shouldn't be in a child's life. So, I mean, it's so many different variables to it, but that has nothing to do with if you think the child shouldn't. If they sniffing crack off of a table, yeah, they might not need to be around their child. But if you think they did you wrong, so they don't need to be around their child, that's something different. And that's what I'm saying. So it's not like nobody not getting what I'm saying, because I'm trying to put every possible scenario out there to cover it. So this is also fighting with two immature people, not necessarily stubborn, just immature, like petty. It's a lot of garbage. It's a lot of garbage here. And the energy wasted on trying to one up, oh Lord, we're gonna be here forever. This has been a minute. Okay. Making the decision to balance. Making plans for the King of Cups. I got the Emperor trying to make somebody marry you. Like, no, you're not getting no more of this unless you move towards marrying me. You got me pregnant. On the other side, see, they give into that. Oh my goodness, let me read this to y'all so y'all understand. Two people mirroring each other. I'm going to put these sliders over here. So you got one person that, they passionate. And then on the other side, you got a person that's depressed. And I shouldn't say depressed. They're not depressed. They just disappointment. They often give a lot to disappointment. It's like, here, a lot of scenarios that they never get wifed up. And this person right here, I don't know what to say, because this is two things. It's like juggling two things. Some person, it's like, okay, so definitely two mirrors. It's like two people that don't want to do what they supposed to do. And if you give into disappointment, this right here emotionally is like, this is how a person got pregnant, first of all. I shouldn't, I shouldn't say that, but I have to explain it to myself in my head first before I explain it to y'all. But it's like somebody is disappointed after they get married, after they get pregnant. They was already given to emotional disappointment before marriage came in the picture. Before this came, oh God. Oh Lord. I see a father. I need to say all the stuff I see. I see a father that could not keep his pants on his pants. He was constantly running around. I see a mother that was disappointed. And it's almost like Aquarius goes between those thoughts. It's like a Gemini. A Gemini is a mirror of the parent and the mother and the father. And this right here is two things. You got one thing that one side of you is having a hard time taming yourself sexually, and then you got another part over here that just don't want to be. I don't think that this person wants to be married. It's the disappointment. It's like this leads to disappointment. So you got two cross purposes working together. Like I said, two people that mirror each other. They childish and they petty. Look, you can't have this stuff in between the marriage because it will be an absolute disaster. It's better to know this and not get into it than be locked in a cycle. Because as soon as you get married, this person, like I said, they're going to be running off, and this person is going to be pregnant and disappointed. This person is going to be married and depressed or sad. And then you're like, oh, I'm fine. I'm married. Everything's great. And behind the scenes, man, depressed was right. Make a decision to balance. Make plans. King of Cups. Excuse me, y'all. It says Page of Wands. Victory. Yeah, it's time to move on. You see that somebody is just saying what you want to say to hear what you want to say. I know I'm saying it wrong, but it's just like blah, 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 blah. So you already know that it's time for you to move on. Emotions, secret emotions, big opportunity, blocking something out. Somebody is blocking something out. Conflict. So they in conflict with being single. You got somebody that want to be single. So like I said, because I'm done. I'm really done. You got somebody that wants to be single, and you can keep beating them over the head and say, you don't want to be single. Let's get married. Let's get married. And guess what? They're going to marry you. And you still going to have somebody that want to be single. And they're going to step out. And they're going to be running the streets. And they're going to be cheating. They're going to be doing everything under the sun. It is for your protection for this relationship not to come together at this time. Because I don't know. I don't know what it is in the future. But I can tell you right now, if it come together, it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a disaster in the long run. Very, very sad. I can guarantee you that. So anything happen and you force this, you're going to be depressed and sad. You'll be looking good, though. I'll tell you that. You'll be looking real good. The other person will be running the streets. Like I said, yeah, I would not force this. That person has to heal. Whether I don't know what side it's on because it look like both of y'all, but y'all job is to heal. Because y'all mirroring each other. It's just for healing. It's just for healing childhood trauma on both sides. Y'all are not prepared yet. I don't know if y'all be prepared later on or what. But don't be forcing nothing. Get into your Queen of Cups. If it's a child involved, like I said, work on you. If it's childish ways, work on you. Get yourself in alignment. Love yourself. Spend time with yourself outside of anything material. Books, knowledge, hobbies, business. You set your world up the way you want it to be, so somebody can follow your lead. Okay, what's oh, that flipped over fast. This card right here is a card where you don't understand and you trying to understand, like you know that it's supposed to be a relationship. It's clear as day in your mind. Like this is supposed to happen. Like why are we fighting ourselves when we know we need to be together? Things happen for a reason. And this was the healed trauma on your side. So you and this person could go and be great where y'all supposed to be. And I don't know what that is, but there's a life purpose that y'all are supposed to do, and y'all healed each other. Probably sexually. I'm almost sure that y'all healed each other sexually. It was a sexual healing. But beyond that, and whatever else happened in between is irrelevant. And I'm saying it's irrelevant. I'm not being mean, but it's like when I create my reality, I wasn't awake. I wasn't conscious when I made my 4 kids and when I got married. So I could sit there and say I'm gonna stay married, but if I'm not happy, I have to leave. Those things that I created unconsciously, so I have to deal with those consequences. So it's irrelevant of what I did and all of that stuff. I still had a responsibility to be the best possible person I can, even though I did that unconsciously. So things happen for a reason, and you're not meant to know. But I'm telling you, that's why y'all was healing trauma. It's going to make you feel like, I can't let you go. I need you to be with me. All right, where's this book? Service acceptance. Yeah, y'all probably some charity people. Probably going to have your own community and all types of wonderful Aquarius stuff. 2 business people. I definitely see 2 business people. 2 visionaries. But they both have to be healed. Kind of, a lot of people think they got twin flames. Twin flames is all twin flames don't make it. And it's very, very painful process. Because it's a split, it's one soul split into 2 people. And everybody don't have a twin flame. They think they do. But let me just tell you, it's pain and suffering. You get dragged through the dirt. Your eyeballs get ripped out. And then you be like, after all of that, you have to be kind to people and give them all the love continuously. It's nothing but ultra healing. You go into a relationship with ultra healing. So some may make it and some may not. But it depends if that person wakes up in time and is willing to do the work. That means the one person is spiritually healed and the other one, Raven, turn it down. One person is spiritually healed and the other one is not ready. If they're not ready to do it, that twin flame, that has fizzled out. They did not make it to do that. They both have to be healed and be willing to heal even deeper to become that once. That's so complicated. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, it's not like everybody thinking twin flames. You are not to know. It says inspiration. It is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. It's wise to be the observer. Let it play out. Let it just see. Stop trying to force stuff. Stop trying to be out of sync. Stop trying to act before it's time because you're going to get what you don't want. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but is no longer necessary to fear. Personal inquiry. Am I ignoring my intuition? What I suspect is probably true. I must breathe. Key ideas, ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown journey, intuition, courage, uncharted. And the thing about the twin flame relationship is the emotions can switch. So that means your emotions will go into the other person and their emotions will go into yours, which is very, very frustrating. Telepathic communication, them talking to you, sleeping with you without your permission. And I'm talking about sleeping with you from the 5D. A lot of the stuff that you feel is happening in the 5D. They're not awake. They can't hear and see everything that you can. But they can sleep with you on the 5D and touch you in your sleep. And they can have sex with you, like I said. And they can talk to you while you folding clothes, drive, and just invade your mind. Invade your mind and your emotions like you wouldn't believe. And it's very, very, a twin flame situation is very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating because you're trying to get them to wake up before their time. Like I said, I gotta take a deep breath. I can't. But y'all, I just want y'all to know that I understand y'all. I'm there for sure. And what else? Service. Service. I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. Are you seeing inspiration? Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today. Give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. Personal inquiry. How much Yeah, you need to be a service of service to yourself. If you want to change into the Queen of Cups, go do some charity work. Go do some volunteer work. It doesn't matter what. You can go to a dog shelter. You can go to a cat shelter. You can go to a senior center. Anything you can, because whatever love and service that you give out to somebody, your time and energy, they're going to be so thankful for it. And you trying to fight and get it from a person that is working through their own stuff. And it's just really working on you and making you more and more angry. Yeah. Okay. Personal inquiry. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? Key ideas. Favoritism. I mean, it's other ways. You can write a book. You can give people therapy, healing, whole seminars, anything to heal without the animosity and anger and all of that stuff being in there. It's so many people that want your time and attention and love. And instead of you being consumed by a situation that is not ripe yet or something that you want control over, you need to take and put your mind elsewhere because you will drive yourself insane. Okay. Key ideas. Favoritism, unwillingness to compromise value. You said that. Two petty people. Finding contentment. The joy of service. Precious memories. Keywords, compassion, loyalty, and strength. And the last one is acceptance. When I accept myself, I find love. We already discussed that, guys. Inspiration. A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Personal inquiry. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? Key ideas. New ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short, manifesting knowledge and luck. So basically, with this situation, Aquarius is supposed to be unique. First of all, they're an air sign. They're somebody that speak their truth. They are somebody that has knowledge from the fifth dimension that they're supposed to bring down here, which makes you a pioneer. It makes you the odd man out on purpose because you're going to be bringing in humanity. We're in the age of Aquarius and we're birthed in a new age. It's going to be new schools. It's going to be new school concepts. We're reforming everything is what I'm trying to say. From the government to prisons, everything is going to be different until we don't have police and judges anymore. Until we all doing homeschool, because you're supposed to be the odd man out to bring those things in. Those concepts get loaded into you so you can spread it like a disease and help everybody to become better humans, to be aware, to be able to express themselves so they can find the right matches instead of going into the wrong thing, putting themselves in a box and serving somebody else, being everything that they want and not getting anything in return, even though you transform to be everything that they want. That's unfair. Okay. These cards are new. Let me get y'all one of these. One card for Aquarius. Yeah, this was a huge lesson. It's a painful lesson. Like I said, twin flame stuff is really heavy and people don't understand it because they think twin flames just mean, oh, we're going to be in awesome love. No, that you're going to be master teachers and you're going to have to go on journeys by yourself. It's going to be, yeah, the show ain't even started yet, but it's about to. One card for Aquarius, please. You are not meant to be, I'm going to say this, you can have a family, but you're not meant to be domesticated. You're supposed to go and create something so different that everybody follows that blueprint. So you need to keep that in mind. If you go and domesticate yourself, which you can have, you hide. And we don't want you to hide. We want you to express yourself. We want you to be in a relationship where you are not adapting to somebody else. Compassion. Compassion is service. I don't really know what to say about that card. Let me see what the rest of them say. We got 9 and 5. We got 3 9s. So y'all almost at the end. Y'all almost at the end. Okay. Wow. Parenting. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. I'm just saying. Not just with, if it's children involved, like I said, also with have compassion. Have compassion with children. Like I said, don't keep nobody kid away from them. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you are healing hurt. They healing hurt. You don't want to rob your child of that time. You never know what could happen to a person. I know people that, man, I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Have compassion for them, even though they don't have compassion for you. And that's hard to understand, but it's like y'all had the same lesson. A lot of people that you met throughout your life was mirrors because of that vibration. The thing that y'all had in common that y'all was trying to heal is childhood trauma. You know what I mean? Being the odd man out, being different. And you finally meet this person that you match with, but they're instead of your vibration, I don't even know how to say this. Instead of your vibration affecting that person and making them cheerful, it actually made y'all repel. So usually people would attract to you, but this person is actually repelled because they have to do the work. So you want to have compassion and understanding for somebody that's anybody, not somebody, but everybody that's not at your level where you are. If you have the understanding of what I'm saying in this reading, that's why these are spiritual cards. Because once you wake up, Uranus goes direct on the 18th, and then Mercury goes retrograde on the 14th in Aquarius, in the Mercury Decan. The collective is about to get a wake-up call. It's going to hit them like, oh my God, I got to get here. I should have moved when I got the information last year. Oh my God, I don't want to be with this person. They really hurt. Oh my God, I need to go visit my mother. I need to say this. All of this stuff start waking up in your soul, and you had to deal with it. The last thing you're going to be thinking about is anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff hits, you're going to want to start doing things the right way, because you're going to have all of these epiphanies. And once your intuition and psychic ability, all that stuff start hitting everybody over the top of their head, they're going to be sitting in the state of shock, sitting up against the wall. So you want to have compassion when it comes to people that's not at your level. Don't make somebody see something. That's family, friends. You get away from them. You take your time for yourself. Repair yourself and heal yourself, because it's a very good time having that time to yourself, that solitude, to really understand yourself. But you're going to have vultures pecking at your neck. Everybody's going to be looking. They're going to be clawing, looking for light. And somebody that ain't healed, somebody that won't wallow in sorrow with them, it's going to be dangerous this year. So yes, parenting. Have compassion. I see moderation, perseverance. Y'all got a lot. Look at this, 14-4, perseverance. So definitely learn to tame yourself. Something about leadership. So it's something about, I'm getting that confidence. A lot of people think they're dealing with confident people till they find out that person is arrogant. So it's the confidence that you want to go out there and be unique like that person. Maybe something, whatever it is, parenting, teaching, and learning. Okay, this card coming up, nature behind it. But anyway, teaching and learning. Your child can teach you. Your child can teach you. Pay attention. Pay attention. And the reason I say that is because there are a lot of children. Nobody knows that. I talk to children just like regular adults, because you don't know that soul has reincarnated in so many times into the earth so many times, that they are an old soul in that body. And I can tell, because they'll start talking early, walking early. We connect through our eyes on a soul level. I know that they're actually with me, and I know what level they are. I can tell if they are having trouble with their physical form, having trouble being human, integrating like autism and stuff like that. I'm well aware. So you need to understand that just because you're a parent, don't be commanding no children. You learn from them too, because they're going to show you. You didn't do nothing but give birth to yourself. You gave birth to yourself and of course the other person as well. So you need to heal. You're going to have to heal that. You're going to have to be a mother to your boyfriend, husband, whatever it is, just like you was in a relationship to that child. It's just a repeat, just copies. So yeah, slow down. You almost at the tippy top of your the tippy tap at the end of your of this phase. So you still got a little bit of more understanding, but you almost at the end. Just like I said, moderation. Don't force it. Persevere, moderation. Okay, have patience with yourself. That's basically what it's saying. Don't get frustrated. Don't blow up. Don't get in no trouble. Okay, enjoy your baby and your time. I keep saying your baby, but your baby, your inner child. I mean, you can mix it up any way you want to. Whatever it is, you got to get right. Okay, you gotta. This is an inside job. So that's it. Thank you, Aquarius.